Hey, 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 hey. Woo!
Mhm. Hey.
Welcome back to the Mike Russian Show, where anything and everything can happen at one time. Goddammit! I am Mike Russian. To my left is my bro DJ. To my right, Christopherson and Baby Shay. We got my brother Jay Boogie and my brother V of the land. And to those who don't know, Chicago. And of course, we got Mr. T, as always, you dig, in the background making it happen. All right, dig this. We got a good show for y'all this weekend. I hope that y'all had a good week with all the bullshit that's going on out here politically. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of this shit that's going out here musically. I mean, I literally had to get out for a minute just to kind of step away and get some air, some fresh air. You know what I'm saying? I really did. You know what I'm saying? I got with my bros. I came back home, went back home to Chicago and chilled out with my brothers. You dig what I'm saying? It's
Was
always
good to see
important to stay
you.
close to family. Always good to see you
Yeah.
too, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it. You too, brother Jay. You know, even though
One hundred percent.
they
One
call me
hundred
your
percent.
Deacon Jay. You understand me? But it's all Gucci. You dig what I'm saying?
Reverend.
Damn. So I just want to start this off with some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that we all got some different perspectives. I was talking to little bro later on earlier today, actually, and he said some crazy shit to me. So I mean, I gotta let the world know that. You know what I'm saying? It's some things on the young man's mind that he need the world to understand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit back and
You about to sit back.
I'm gonna sit back like this here. You know what I mean?
You gonna see what I'm. You gonna see what I'm talking about. What we were talking about again, bro? Refresh my memory for me, bro.
I mean, honestly, bro, you was just talking about motherfuckers contributing. You know what I'm saying?
I was talking about that dynamic. I was talking about Yeah. So today, man, we were talking about modern women today, man. Talking about these young girls that ain't taught how to be a real woman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm growing up in it right now, so I'm really seeing the effects of it right now, and I'm experiencing it. And really, it just comes down to just contribution with everything that it takes to be a woman. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about that? Like, where's the disconnect that with these modern day women and with like the older women that y'all see and y'all understand those things already? So I just want to know, like, where's the disconnect at? Do y'all think it's social media?
But you got these new age people, grandmas in their 40s, early 40s. I know a bitch that was a grandma before she turned 40.
Yeah.
They partying with
they
they
cheered.
They cheering. You know what I'm saying? And so you in the club, you 38, somewhere between 38 and 50, and you still got your coochie out in the club with your daughter.
Yeah. I see exactly what you're talking about. Everybody
Wow.
just doing this crazy things. It's filthy. Don't know how to clean. Don't know how to do anything. She definitely
That's a
can't fry no
goddamn
chicken.
shame.
They definitely can't fry no chicken. Exactly.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Man, bro, I'm seeing it, bro. If you ain't seeing it, man, I'm in the next generation. I'm seeing it. These girls don't know how to. They don't want to cook. It's not just knowing how to cook. It's they don't want to. Exactly. Exactly. And it takes the precise amount of time. They just want to fix it and it be done. They don't. They don't want to time it.
God damn, what you think, Christoph? Fried and hard. Yeah, be ass. Fresh
Fresh
out.
out there.
Yes, Lord. You understand me?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just think like modern women don't realize how much they really need a man in life when it comes to partnership and family. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they so worried about being out there and being somebody, being
Nigga, why you talking
famous.
to my head?
Whoa.
Go ahead.
You talking about don't talk in my head? I ain't talking to
I
your
think
head,
your
bro. I'm
mic
talking to
sound,
my
I
mic.
think your mic sounds nice.
I know.
But look how you looking straight. Can
It's
you
cool.
see that? That
It's cool, nigga. I'm looking in your ear canal.
shit? Nigga looking in my mind right now. You heard what I
Hey
said.
V and J, have y'all been experienced these new modern women out here?
Yeah, me and
You
Jay
know,
be
it
having
was
these conversations. Yeah.
100%. Go
Word.
ahead. I'll let you go because I got a lot. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'll let you go.
No, you go ahead, Jay, because you know how you do. Go ahead, Jay. Damn. All right, Ashley, Larry.
Q
Hey, hey.
Shea Butter. You know what I'm
Q
saying?
Shay.
Black on. Thank you. Elbow. All that. We got all
All
that
that, all
together.
that.
Yeah, that's just called psoriasis. But you know, we working on that because the Q Shea is actually healing
I'm
all
gonna
of
need me
that.
some of that. I'll be, watching a little
Yeah.
porno and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, see that's different.
Chill out, man. Chill out, man. Chill out, man.
Using
That's a
the
little different.
using the Q Shay
Wow.
for
But
the
I just,
yeah.
but I want y'all to see, ladies
I'm
and
telling.
gentlemen, they really make your hands nice and silky.
Right, come over with your old shit, bro.
Yeah, V. Which one of y'all
Brother
going
V.
first, man?
I mean, I just want to
Go
know.
ahead,
I
Jay.
mean, this nigga's really talking some shit. What's
I'll
next?
go ahead and jump in. I'll go ahead and jump in. Thank you very much, Ashley and Simpson. So we were having this. V and I have had this conversation multiple times, right? And I think I want to say there was a conversation me, the three of us were having where we kind of broached the topic, and the point that I was attempting to make is that though I believe there isn't like an absence of women that have aspirations to be wives. I don't think they're taught like what a wife does, right? And y'all called me deacon early in the situation, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and say the Bible actually says,
This
listen,
nigga
listen.
going
The
into the
Bible actually
227
says,
on
hold on,
y'all ass.
hold on, time out. The Bible actually says he who finds a wife finds a good thing. That means she was already that when you got her, right?
But I'm gonna tell you something. My question
Listen,
always
hold on.
is, okay.
Go ahead.
My question has always been. It does say that, but it don't say how many of them motherfuckers does
Nope.
That's not. I don't think that's the point. I think the point is. I think the point is.
it.
I mean,
Hold on,
he
hold
already
on,
got a goddamn show your
hold on.
ring. Show
I
the
don't.
finger.
I don't.
Yeah, motherfucker,
No,
pussy.
listen,
On.
I'm
Yeah.
just, it doesn't
listen.
indicate how many.
How?
King
I don't think. I
King
don't think that.
King
I don't think that's the
Solomon
point.
King Solomon had how many wives? King David had how many wives? I'm just saying these niggas had how many females on the real? And then today, in today's time in Georgia alone, do you know that the stats? I think who was I talking about that with today? Wasn't that me and you talking today?
I think it
Yeah,
was.
the stats today in Georgia alone, and they used to be. I'm gonna tell you what they used to be in 2004. They used to be 10-1. Now they're 12-1.
So for every one man, it's 12 women out here. You see what
Do
I'm
the math,
saying?
son.
That don't mean you lame niggas could get 12
And that
bitches.
don't mean that these bitches are like real
That,
bitches.
that don't mean
They
none
thorough
of that.
ass women. That don't mean
Yeah,
none of
yeah,
that.
and that don't mean all the women is thorough.
No, not at all.
I mean, it's really only 4 out of the 12 for real. If we want to be real,
Hey, I'm gonna just say this shit real quick. I just think the biggest issue is motherfuckers not having a balance. Like men have been working and having to cook or do other shit, you know what I'm saying, for like the longest amount of time, right? So we've been able to make the adjustment that we don't have to go to work and possibly, you know what I'm saying, even if you're single, come home and clean up your own shit, you know, and all the rest of that shit. Like men have made that adjustment, including, you know what I'm saying, still taking care of your kids, seeing your kids, off the bam, doing extracurricular activities, whatever. Men have made that adjustment. Women ain't made that adjustment. They ain't had it ain't been enough time, bro. They ain't had enough time of making money, making their own money, having their own bank accounts. They ain't had enough time to make the adjustment of working and actually having to fucking take care of kids and the house and all the rest of that shit. And so you see some of these women out here with some of the worst traits, while men have had a chance to work past some of our worst traits of, you know what I'm saying, bitch, you're gonna be in the kitchen. Like we've worked past that for the most part. But women in positions where they making good money, like good money for real, they turn into like the worst traits of niggas who make money. They be shallow, you know what I'm saying, greedy, inconsistent, communication bad, like because they relying on the fact that my personality is I make money. So I'll just, you know what I'm saying, leave that what it is. Like
Damn,
motherfuckers really
damn.
gotta be a whole person.
I mean, yes, fuck. First of all, fuck. What the fuck, man? Like,
So what we're gonna
damn.
do?
I want to hear
What we're
some
gonna
ladies speak
do?
on that.
Hold on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up a little opportunity for this. You know what I'm saying? Momentarily, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna stay on point. You know what I mean? And we're gonna start with the financial information of the week. And we're gonna talk to Brother Jay. Brother Jay got some of that info for us. Brother
Man,
Jay,
teach
holla
me
at me.
something, man. What happened this week, man, Jay?
Look, man. First of all, politically, things are crazy right now. Let me just say that out loud. But you know what I'm saying? It probably has always been that way. It's tough when it's a little bit overt, right? Where you actually see the things that we're not supposed to see or that we don't traditionally see. But that said, the thought process at this point really realistically should be multiple streams of income, right? How many different ways can one do that? I'm going to talk, I guess I'll speak to some very basic things, right? So, to the extent that you have some liquid money, it makes sense to put it in something that's going to earn you a little bit more interest. You have to understand that the banks are actually making money on your money, so like in real time anyway. So
Yeah.
finding ways to make money with your money is a good way to spend your time as it relates to financial positioning, right? So that's the first thing. I would recommend taking a look and seeing what CDs are out here in the market. The rates on CDs right now, FDIC insured situations are very good right now. So if you haven't already taken your liquid and put it into something that's going to yield you something decent in 7 to 11 to 13 months, go ahead and do that, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing, right? We're all in our 40s. Well, most of us on the panel are in are in our.
Like, I don't know about y'all.
No. I get you. I get you, DJ. I get you, DJ. So I'm trying to listen. Listen. I'm actually gonna say this because yeah, I know. I'm actually gonna say this because these are
Bang,
things.
bang,
These
bang,
are things
bang,
that.
nigga.
Hold on. I don't
I'm gonna
want no
shoot some
problems with
shit
the
up right now, nigga.
YNs.
I can't wait to shoot some shit, nigga. When I leave
Don't
this
want no
motherfucker,
problems with the YNs. Hold on.
I'm shooting some shit.
Hold on, Jamal.
I can't wait to
Hold
shoot
on,
some shit, nigga.
Jamal.
Bow, 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 bow.
Um,
Fuck, nigga. That's all I think about.
not put the nine down.
Listen, hold on, Jamal.
I can't wait, nigga.
Just put the nine
Okay,
down,
all
Jamal.
right.
Fuck
Damn.
the system, nigga.
Right.
Right. Right.
See,
But what I was.
Yeah, you know a crash out can happen at any time. You can trigger the crash
Apparently.
out.
Right. Hey, give him a bowl of cereal.
Hey, check it out.
Right. Right.
I'll,
Right.
I'll take a
Get
can
him a
Swiss bean.
Lunchable.
Right.
Get him a Lunchable.
A lunchable. God damn.
Jay, can I interrupt for a second?
Yes. What's going on, Star?
So I need to make sure that you guys know that this Friday you cannot. We have to have a 24-hour economic blackout. You can't buy anything. Is that we need to show the whole idea behind it is DEI. You guys are familiar with DEI?
Yeah.
You want to explain?
So DEI, ladies and gentlemen, is a set of values and practices that aim to promote fairness and opportunity for all people. Diversity, this is the D in DEI for those that are not following.
She like for the dumbasses. This is what this means.
So the D in diversity to acknowledging the differences between people. basically diversity. You know, you have people that grew up different
Hold the
ways.
fuck on. Hold on. Excuse me.
That's Jay.
Who the fuck was
That's
that?
not the mic.
My nigga.
I heard a glass.
What's up,
Oh,
bro?
that's him. Oh, it's one of them.
I need a drink too.
God damn.
Even be
I was
even be shaking.
It's like, excuse me, I got a dice game real quick.
If you don't get your big shaken, not stirred face on the rocks.
Scotch on the rocks.
You understand me? Like, nigga, goddamn. Baby Shay over here trying to give you some real
Some real game.
I apologize, baby Shay.
Scotch on the rocks.
Damn. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. What Martin say? Respect the host. Respect the host. Okay. Here we go.
Back to what I was saying before I was so rudely
What the D mean?
Diversity is acknowledging the difference between people. People come from very diverse backgrounds, very diverse economic backgrounds, social backgrounds, and a lot of different family values. And so, people, basically, people from different places can still have the same opportunities.
Yes, ma'am.
Equity is the distribution of resources based on need. Basically. And so is this business practicing equity where everyone is able to provide for their families, for their needs, and for whatever they need. So in inclusion.
See, right now I need, man, I'm telling you right now, y'all wait and see. In the new episodes of the Mike Russian Show, we gonna have some sound effects that's just gonna have you on the flow. Right now.
We can edit them in.
The doors
we can edit them in at any time.
Right now.
This is good footage right now. I'm loving this. Yeah, like and subscribe. Hey, like and subscribe. Yeah.
Inclusion.
Okay.
Welcoming and supporting and valuing all people in. You know what I'm saying? So,
nigga, get you some water. Get a bottle of water right there.
All right. So anyway,
nigga got laryngitis over them. God
damn.
So the 24-hour blackout has been scheduled as the first of multiple countermeasures to the attack on DEI. The first initial act is we turn it off. For one day, we show them who really holds the power. So this Friday, February 28th, well, not this Friday, 28th, from midnight till noon. Do not make any purchases. Do not shop online or in the store. No Amazon, no Walmart, no Best Buy, no McDonald's.
My God.
That's finna fuck up half the young bitches.
Watch this shit. We turn this bitch off for an hour. Watch what happens.
Do not spend money on food,
watch what happens. I ain't buying shit.
Major retailers do not use credit or debit cards.
I gotta rise.
If you buying shit at 12, I might beat your ass.
I gotta rise for the cause. I mean, that's what we stand for.
Only buy essentials.
Hey.
Absolutely food, medicine, emergency supplies.
Yeah.
You must spend. And if you have to buy something, support only the local people in the neighborhood.
Fuck it. And they gotta be black.
That ain't nothing. I don't never buy nothing at 12.
Damn.
No.
I don't know what this song about.
What Brother Bernie say, ain't nothing out that late but the devil. You understand me?
Well, it's Georgia. Nothing is open.
Take my ass to sleep at 10.
Georgia.
Yeah, you spend a couple dollars for it if it's open after.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
After
Okay.
12 is expensive.
Back to what she was saying,
Damn it. Why does this matter?
Why does it matter?
Corporations and banks only care about their bottom line. If we disrupt the economy for just one day, it sends a powerful message. If they don't listen, we make the next blackout longer. This is our first action. Our numbers are powerful, and this is how we make history. So we must use the power we do have and send an economic message with our numbers, as Dr. King did in the 60s. Share this message as our first of multiple attacks, and stay tuned for future actions.
Fuck it. Thank you.
Amen.
All right, Star Percent. Amen.
All right, so what's the times again, Christopherson?
From midnight till noon, February 28th.
So the whole day. So 12 hours.
12 hours.
Yeah.
12
That's
hours.
the whole day I be up.
Damn. You sleep at 12 p.m.?
Do my operating hours.
Right. I'll be doing stuff at that time. All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, man, I like that. I like that, Christopher. I like that.
All right, Jay. So was you finished telling us about that bread? Oh my God! Hold up, man.
I was I was only gonna say one other thing.
All right, say what you say. Go ahead and say it because I got something to say myself. God damn it! I'm about to.
Okay,
Man,
fine.
go
Okay,
ahead.
fine. The other thing that I was gonna say is for those of us who have planned with 401ks, IRAs, so on and so forth, talk to your financial advisor. A lot of times, what will happen for a lot of us is that we will make the decisions around what we decide to do with regards to retirement planning well before we start like really thinking about what we plan to do once we retire.
Okay.
What your need is going to be is going to differ based on what you plan to do when you retire. And to the extent that you're having that type of conversation with your financial advisor, you are not planning appropriately. So we should do a better job of asking questions and talking about what it is we plan to do. If you decide that you want to, once you retire, you want to go back to school and pick up some additional degrees or whatever, that's a different cost than if you decide that you want to retire and go and travel, or if you want to retire and go and make music, right? You want to talk, you want to make some take some intentional thought around what it is you plan to do when you retire, so that the conversation that you're having with your financial advisor has the potential to be customized to what it is that you plan to do.
Actually,
That's
just to
it.
go back to school.
Yeah, I think that's important. I think
Very
that's real
important.
important, especially for people my age, because people my age aren't really even thinking about retirement right now. That's the far they try and make it right now. They ain't thinking about no retirement. I just think that's so important, especially for these modern girls, because at the end of the day, they definitely not thinking that. They definitely not thinking about no damn
Bro,
retirement. They
somebody
just
did something to you today. Like,
Hey,
what happened,
exactly.
man?
Hey, this is a conversation.
What happened,
That's what I
bro?
said. That's why I said.
Damn.
That's why I said we're gonna have a conversation
You
about
like,
that.
we ain't gotta
like
talk
these.
about we ain't gotta talk it out. But these modern women
I
out
feel
here, man, they out here shaking ass. I'm telling you.
Not just they out here shaking ass. There's a lot more
Yeah, I
to
mean,
the
I've been
story,
doing that.
ladies and gentlemen. Yeah,
Yeah. We could go a lot
It-
deeper, but you know what I'm saying?
we have a special segment this evening,
We got a
ladies and
lot of
gentlemen. It's called
episodes.
DJ Vince.
No, we ain't
Okay,
gotta do that today, but we got a lot of episodes coming, man. So
we definitely
we
got a
could
lot of
just
episodes coming. But I'm gonna let my brother Vent. He gonna have his 15
hey,
seconds of saying whatever
nah,
necessary because I think that y'all need to understand, brother DJ. Y'all need to
nah,
understand,
we ain't
little
gotta
brother.
do all that.
Yeah, we gonna do it, goddamn. It's
He
gonna
said
happen.
we gonna do it, nigga. We
It's
gonna
gonna
do
happen.
it,
It's
nigga.
gonna
Put that
happen.
shit out there.
I'm pulling
Hell
goddamn the rank.
nah.
And see what it's gonna do is it's gonna free them and it's gonna make them feel better. But
No,
first,
I feel amazing.
Give us us free.
Nigga, I feel amazing. What we
this
what
week.
we about to talk about next, bro?
Hey man. And then on top of that, like I said, brother V he got some stuff that he wants to say. You know what I'm saying? That he wants to discuss because I mean it's some real shit going on out here in the
For
world.
sure.
So we gonna all crack it down and keep it a buck. I might say some shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, Mike Russian always is willing to share with his people, so don't even trip. But I want to hear about brother V. So we need to know about that self-care, bro. Talk to us about, what we need to know about that self-care, family.
For sure.
Yeah.
So there's three things I'm gonna touch on in regards to just taking care of yourself and your mental health. One, I really think the most important thing is, especially in these times right now where it's just a lot of info coming at you fast, quick. There's a lot of things going on in the current events that can make people feel overwhelmed. And I'm gonna just say, log off. Log off, go outside, and respectfully touch grass. Get with the family.
Log off and
No,
touch
for
grass.
real.
That should be on the shirt. Log
For
off
real.
and touch grass.
Log
Woo!
off and
I
touch
like
grass.
that. I like that. I like that.
I fuck with it,
That's
bro.
smooth.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
smooth.
That's a brother V right there. Log off and
And
touch
touch
grass.
grass. I'm gonna
Fuck
take
it,
Sometimes you
man.
gotta
right now 'cause
reconnect
Salute.
with
I
what's
won't get high.
real. You know? Even if that's getting with your family and just reconnected with outside and real conversations and not internet conversations, like real conversations with real people who may have experienced different things, but still is used to talking to real people. And that's one main thing I think will be helpful coming up in the future, like really to keep yourself balanced. Another thing I want to say too is just be compassionate and really more to yourself than anything. So take a moment and just, especially now, people are going through different transitions or what have you, and just take a step back and just talk to yourself like you would like your baby. So if your baby's taking its first steps and the baby fall, you could be like, you dumbass baby. What the hell wrong with you? Oh, this baby ain't gonna never walk. What the hell's wrong with you? Don't even try it, stupid ass. No, you're gonna be like, get back up, encourage the baby. You know, the baby's gonna walk again. You know that this is the first time. You're gonna fall some more, but the baby's gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Be more compassionate to yourself.
No doubt.
And then the last thing I want to say is, I just want to say, do you not destroy your enemies by making them your friend? And so I just think that, especially now in this time where there's a lot of focus on the differences in people, you know, there's a lot of commonalities that if you just ignore the other shit that don't really affect you personally anyway, you can find the commonalities and people that do affect you. And you may be able to personally, you know what I'm saying, at least personally, you won't have like a buildup of negative energy from interacting with people who you know you have a lot of different.
Would you say it's more important to find somebody that you're more evenly yoked with? Since Jay want to use a little scripture, we're just gonna go ahead and utilize a little bit more.
No, yeah, I mean, in your circle, right? In your circle, you definitely want motherfuckers that's, you know what I'm saying, on your page and on your save Wayne list. But like, we got to work and we got to make moves and what have you with varying personalities and peoples and what have you. And so that's all I was saying.
Right on. I'm not laughing at you, brother.
That was dope, bro.
It was really
That was
dope. It
dope.
was really profound. I was actually first off, I was admiring the art behind you, bro. I mean, those are like legitimate pieces of your work, right?
For sure. Yeah, that's definitely
Yes,
my,
Lord. That's what I'm talking about. Salute, salute. Those are originals from my brother V. You know what I'm saying? Vino Vinny. If you're looking for my man, right? Did I get him right?
that's
Did I
right.
get him right? Yes, Lord. So
100.
I mean, my man is really doing his thing out here with his own, you know what I'm saying, texture to things. That's beautiful texture. Trust me, I got a couple on the way. So we definitely, yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be something that, you also have to find. I personally just believe, I'm just throw one in. You have to find what your passion is. You know what I mean? And I think your passion takes you to the next level always. You know what I mean? Because you have something that you're passionate about that maybe nobody else believes in, nobody else can see the beauty in, but you do. And when you amplify that beauty, you'd be surprised who notices it shine. So it's important that you just continue to follow that. You know what I mean? Real talk.
Can I chime in real quick?
Say less. Go ahead.
So one of the, well, actually, all three of the things that you said I thought were really kind of dope. I want to hone in on one of the things you said, being empathetic to oneself, right? Or being empathetic to ourselves. The word I tend to use when talking to my kids and, so on and so forth is you understand what the ask is, you understand what the demands are around you, but you gotta give yourself grace. The word is grace, right? Because the reality is there's a lot of things out here that most people, everyone is juggling at any given time, right? You're going to drop something. You got to give yourself room for it to be okay for you to drop a thing, right? Because the other thing that happens alongside you dropping a thing is that you actually learn from that, you dropping it and learning how to not drop it in the future, so on and so forth. So to your point, you're not going to go crazy on a baby. You should not go crazy on yourself, but you should extend the same grace that we tend to give to people outside of ourselves. You should extend that same grace to yourself. That's it. That's all. I think it's a great message. If there's a thing that I'm going to be a little bit more cognizant of for the rest of the weekend, it's going to be that. Thank you for calling that out, my guy.
So you mean instead of like when a little kid running down the aisle and they wilding out on their parent, you ain't gonna grab them by the shoulder and be like, "Look, little motherfucker."
No.
Stop running, I'ma kill you.
Said I ain't got no grace inside a grocery store though.
First of all, no, I
What you
don't encourage
do
the children, but
no, what you
Your
do is
house-
you grab them around their shoulder, and then you pinch their
Right.
arm, and you say you
Yeah.
better sit your
Make 'em
motherfucking
feel it real
ass
quick.
down. Stop playing with me.
Right. Fuck
wait,
it.
wait, wait,
Fuck
wait. There's one thing I'm gonna say. There's one more thing I want to say.
it. I
So
was about to say,
one of
say
my,
one thing, motherfucker. You keep
Like
talking.
four
So
more.
I
get
said
back.
one more thing. One more thing.
All right, go ahead.
But
Go ahead.
So
one of my
Mumbo,
closest
say
cousins.
one more thing, man. I got one more
Right.
question.
One more thing.
No,
One more
no, listen,
one
listen,
more
listen.
second. Face says.
Because this is gonna tie into what V said, right? One of my closest cousins, man. I watched this nigga make it, have a fall, make it, have a fall, make it, have a fall, and make it. And he keeps putting himself in a position where he's getting to it, right? There was a conversation we had almost 2 years. Well, no, it was probably about 7 years ago now, if I think about it. But this is a guy that has been able to successfully design his path, redesign his path to some real shit every single time. I'm saying this because I know he's probably on the podcast listening right now. If this is live, you feel me? I know he's probably hearing this. I love you, my guy. You're dope.
Fuck it.
I love you, my guy. You're dope. And our granddad was very smart about saying it was you. And that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Fuck it.
You're supposed
Okay.
to say,
That's
that
dope.
reminds
That's
me.
dope.
Did he say did he say cousin? Did he say cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna
What?
tell y'all a little story. No, I'll tell you a story real quick. I mean, I
Okay.
wasn't gonna say shit, but Starverson just pulled it. You know, I said I'm saying it. So she listened to you say to cousin, blah 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 blah, right? So when Starverson is, nigga, that's my water.
Hey, nigga,
God damn,
there's water everywhere. Look at all this water.
this nigga done took. He done
Why you
took
don't
my
swipe
water.
me?
Back to the podcast.
So yeah, back to the show. There's a lot of shit going on the show. Mr. T choking to death. My little bro taking my water. Other little bro choking to death. I can't. I mean, there's a lot going on. Baby Shay got the smile. I love it. I love it. And Starperson like, what do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? So I love it. I love it. But okay, so you got nothing? Come on. So Starverson, when she refers to her parents, she refers to her parents as dad, mom, sis. You know what I mean? Like that. So when she's talking about her father, she'll say, well, dad, you know, he usually does blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or mom, she would usually blah, blah, blah. Right? Mm-hmm. So when you just said cousin does such and such and so and so, she's like, oh, you're not going to get him for doing it? So she really made me like tell the whole story. So she told on herself low key. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't going to say shit. But it's real low key like she just told on her fucking self. So it's all good. But yeah, that's when you refer to people in the first.
Fuck you, man.
She
You want to put me out in front of the fucking internet like this,
I
man?
mean, it's real. It's real. It's
You
real life.
fucking asshole.
Man, y'all might as well get used to Chris.
Drink, motherfucker. You gonna go to sleep with a hard ass. They gonna be mad as hell.
That's a lot of. Yeah, that was different what he just said. I don't know.
Right.
Like,
Hey,
did you hear that? Viagra of all medication to take for put on a motherfucker. You gonna put Viagra?
What kind of threat is that? What kind of threat is that?
That's what you see with your stomach ring. That's what you see with your stomach. Like,
did you really hurt me? Did you hurt me?
Yeah. Now you got blue balls.
Nah.
Talk about. Look, he was like, "No, I don't."
And I'm still hard.
Right.
I got some ass and I'm still.
No, I don't. I do not. No, you got the wrong one. No, I do not.
You got the wrong.
I do not. I'll be just fine.
Right, exactly. So yeah, I dig the segment, brother V. It is important. Self-care is very, very important. Real talk. Your brother Jay, I appreciate you talking about that bread like always, brother. You always been about the money, clean as a whistle, even on the motherfucking basketball court.
Chill out, man. Chill out, man.
Pat him down.
Pat him down. That's gonna be you, bro. Pat him down. You know what I'm saying? You leave here with more than 2 bitches, lullaby his ass. You understand me? That's you, bro. That's you, my nigga.
That's that motherfucker wingtip finger roll, boy.
Fuck it with the and I mean S-curl juice just a dripping. That nigga was out there slipping and sliding, crossing your bitch ass. I promise you.
Killing niggas. That shit is amazing.
I already know.
Fuck you, bro. Hey, fuck both of y'all. Fuck both of y'all, man.
How you do that there?
Damn. So yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. I was thinking, yeah, we making good time. So should I spit some game for these motherfuckers today, or should I talk to them about some shit? Should I tell them something? What you think? What's on my heart? All right. Check this out. Let me see something. Let me put a. Son of a bitch! You bitch! You whore! You whore!
You want to put on the vibe real quick?
Yeah, man. I got to.
Yeah, put on the vibe real quick. Break some of this up a little bit. Put some vibes on.
Okay, hold on.
Cause I got some shit from the hip hop world to tell y'all about.
Oh shit, is that right?
Yeah, I got some shit to talk about, man.
Nigga.
I don't know if y'all been on the internet or not, but
I
I'll be on that motherfucker.
Let me tell you something.
Right, J. Cole just dropped a little joint.
Hold the fuck
we gotta
on.
talk
Hold
about
the hold the fuck
talk
on.
about his new Cole.
And I promise you, you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Mr. Gentleman Jack this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Mr. Gentleman Jack, okay? Mr. Gentleman Jack.
Sponsored by.
Just because I want you to understand that we actually drink it, we enjoy it, and you're going to pay us for it, guaranteed. But Gentleman Jack, in libation, if I've ever had any, okay? That being said, it was a little like, damn, I forgot this nigga whole fucking segment, but it's all Gucci though. Brother DJ.
You forgot about my damn segment, man.
You was over there talking about other shit, brother.
Hey, bro, you was going through. We're gonna clip it up anyway.
No, as a matter of fact,
we're gonna clip it up anyway.
It don't even matter, but the clip up ain't even the problem. You know what I'm saying? I can adjust on the fly. Yeah. What I'm gonna say to y'all is let brother DJ cook.
All right, man. All right, so let me tell y'all about. Cook. All right, so early on in the week, man, and I don't know if y'all heard or not, but Kendrick Lamar became the first rapper to reach 100 million monthly listeners. That's actually crazy. That's like pop numbers on For Real. I'm talking about the weekend type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if you gotta put it up against somebody else,
I'm just saying that's a big accomplishment, bro.
It really is tremendous.
You know what I'm saying? Especially coming off that Super Bowl performance. Did y'all see that shit? I don't know if I got y'all opinion on how y'all felt about that performance.
Honestly, you know what, Baby Shay, what you think about that performance?
So the Super Bowl performance was amazing in and of itself. There was a lot of misinterpretation between us and them, and there have been several videos that actually broke down the meaning for the ones that completely missed it.
For the slow ones in the back.
Yeah, for the people in the back. There were a lot of people that did not enjoy it, and that's perfectly fine. But for, a lot of us and a lot of the free thinkers, we saw into what the actual performance was. There was one portion of the performance that kind of struck a chord with me when Samuel L. Jackson said, what was it? I'm trying to think exactly how it went, but he was like, scorekeeper, remove one life.
Oh, yeah. I remember what you're talking about.
You figured out how to play the game. Now we got, if even going back to Jim Crow up until now, anyone that is able to master what it is that they're trying to give us, or someone that is a free thinker that is out there trying to make real changes, all of a sudden they disappear. Something happens. They're assassinated. And it goes back to it. It was a lot tied into that because I saw one video where it was stated that Samuel L. Jackson was actually an usher at the funeral for Martin Luther King.
For real?
Right. And so that goes back to, okay, these people are trying to make moves. They're trying to make real changes. So we're going to have to take one out to
scare them.
Yeah, to scare them off, to try to detract from what it is that they're trying to do, to, try to make them afraid, or, just try to take away from the passion, or take some of the steam off of what it is that they're trying to do. And so that part was kind of, it was a lot of, a lot of that important to me. And, where he had the flag divided, he used the bodies of Black people. There was a lot of people that were like, well, it didn't have a whole lot of diversity. This wasn't for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You've had your all white Super Bowls
for every year, right?
But, I think it was just the visualization of, the flag split with the bodies. And so that was
A lot of symbolism, a lot of symbolism. So I just want to ask a question. Do you feel like that symbolism and all that storytelling, do you feel like is that what honestly makes hip hop hip hop?
I mean, hip hop has always been a story.
Exactly.
Most of your, most of your words, if they have a real story to tell.
Yeah.
And it's based off of their life or things that go on around them. Everyone has a story. It's just how you choose to convey it.
So I don't know if you heard or not, but Drake dropped the album this week too. I don't know if y'all heard or not, but do you feel like is that where he's missing? Is where he's not, connecting with the people? Is it the storytelling?
All right, so let me say this right here. Who gives a fuck? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Drake.
I feel you, but
I have this. I went home, like I said, I went to Chicago this past week, and I was kicking it with my bros, and we had this discussion. We were talking about Drake. We were having dinner, I believe, and talking about Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and does he still have an opportunity to have the future? Drake have the future in hip hop and in music that he was, pretty much veering towards, originally. But no. I mean, Kendrick Lamar, and you even said it your fucking self, nigga. You sat up there and said the other day, this nigga, like at the fucking Super Bowl, I watched the Super Bowl fucking performance with you, nigga, and you said this nigga put the nail in the coffin. This nigga put the nail in the coffin. He stood right in the middle of the floor, jumping up and down, and said, this nigga put the nail in the coffin, bro. Yeah. That nigga cannot come back, bro.
Yeah, he sold 250K on this album, but it was an all R&B album. So
it was
do you feel like that ties in perfect to what Kendrick was already saying? And we like you when you do the melodies, and we don't like you when you rap.
It was Party Next Door and Drake utilize somebody else's fucking platform so he could be on. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's my point. It ain't like Drake put out an album on his own and said this is Drake's album like he did every other album prior to this fucking beef with Kendrick Lamar. And everybody know that shit. And as far as the symbolism and all of that bullshit, the nigga really just killed him at the Super Bowl. Get the fuck over it.
He said, get the fuck over it.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
the nigga had a cold ass motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? What you call it?
Album?
No. The how they set it up on the field and shit. No, not the performance. The fucking, like, the display, the layout, if you want to call it that. Yeah. The layout was dope. Yeah, it was ill. Game over, and the audience put it out in lights. Get the fuck out of here. Like, and the nigga said A minor, and he was wearing an iced out little A. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's dope. That's dope.
Did you see the pointers in that shit? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's dope. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell her why.
You can do that because it'll only be my opinion. If you got facts on it, go ahead and speak on it.
I mean, honestly, we don't know for sure if the NFL really said that or not. That's coming from random sources that nobody even knows real or not. A lot of the stuff was symbolism, so I don't even think, if it really came across like that, I don't think they will ever really say nothing because he's going to just be like, no, that represents this. No, we know what it really represents, but he, in front of them, he going to say, nah, that represents this. Black people build in America and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't think they're going to have anybody else like that perform again, but there is nobody else like that. So that's going to be a while anyways.
I mean, and then on top of that, TNT is not even going to be hosting the Super Bowl anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a lot of changes just from that demographic alone. It's a lot of stuff going on in the background that's just like, it's over with. It's over with. So, I mean, accept change, goddammit. Accept evolution. Brother Jay?
I'd like to chime in one thing, right?
Yeah,
so
Jay, let me hear what you got to say.
because earlier in the week, not that much earlier in the week, but whatever.
All right, you got
I talk.
1 minute, Mr. You got 1 minute.
It'll be less than that. It'll be less than that. It'll be less than that. It'll be less than that.
Day in the foothills of Kentucky, face ass. Come on.
Anyway, so I talked to my son I talked to my middle son about maybe 3 times a week, right?
Yeah.
He was actually the person that told me to actually listen to the Drake album, right? I listened through like maybe the first 6 to 7 songs and was like, nah, this don't feel the same, right?
Trash.
And there was a song called, I think it's called "Give Me a Hug" or "Let Me" or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But whatever the song was, it was from that song for the rest of the album. The album was actually really good.
Okay,
So hear me out. Hear me out. Hold on.
I'm
Hear me out.
surprised.
Hear me
I
out.
didn't think
Hear
nobody
me
was
out.
gonna think the album was good.
Hear
So,
me out. Hear me out.
hey, that's dope. Let me
Again,
hear you.
again, I'm talking to the YNs. The YN told me. The YNs, and it wasn't just him. It was him and like three of his guys that I happened to be interacting with at the time. I was having conversations with at the time. And they all were like, no, this album's actually decent, beyond this point. He said, I would encourage you to start your listening of the album here. And so I did that, and I was like, yeah, no, like it is actually still decent. And to my point that I made to you 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, I don't think that this is one of those things where it's like, okay, well, he suffered a loss. He got beat, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that changes his viability as a musician. That's all.
All right, bet. I'm gonna use this last 10 minutes to express my perspective. Since you motherfuckers, y'all gonna make me do it. Cause see, I was gonna utilize this time to get the YN some game. You know what I'm saying, and talk to my sweet babies all over the world. But since y'all gonna make me do it, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so check this out. Kendrick Lamar is now officially the new king of hip hop. Period. Okay, inevitably, without equivocation, without question. And even the OGs have deemed him from his own coast the new king of the fucking coast. I mean, Snoop is the godfather of fucking the West Coast at this point. Dre never wanted to have nothing to do with it in the first fucking place. Go ahead,
man,
bro.
but did you hear the new J. Cole song though?
Okay, so check this out.
Let's talk about that.
All right, real brief.
And let's talk about how he bowed out the beef like a.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about it. You know what I'm saying? The J. Cole record, and I'm not gonna get swayed because I really gotta say this first, and then I get into J. Cole's record.
Yeah.
So when it comes to Kendrick Lamar and what Kendrick Lamar is doing in the game, you really got to respect the young man for really putting a foothold on the industry, period, and then putting a foothold on hip hop, because it's not just about the industry, it's also about the culture. And Drake, as an artist in this culture, is not able to survive no longer. He will no longer survive as a rap artist. He can't. Don't nobody want to hear half the shit he's saying. It's kind of like what Eminem did to my man in 8 Mile. You know what I'm saying? He told him everything about him, so he ain't have nothing to use against him. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar did that to Drake, not to mention the fact, stated actual facts about this nigga's life. And that's why that nigga is sick. He's sick as a dog. If you look at how he dressing and all that, that ain't the same Drake, nigga. He will never be the same Drake that y'all was listening to a year ago.
Nothing was the same.
He's broken. He does not have the ability to come back from a lyrical ass whooping like he received. Just think about with Jay and fucking Nas and all them. The only reason both of them niggas still have a career in this industry is because both of them niggas is truly dope. And they were able to maneuver their way out of the beef and still be dope and still be notable. What Drake gonna say? He can't say nigga. He can't come back talking about nothing with the streets. Kendrick Lamar done shown he got all of the motherfuckers in the streets of Cali alone on his side, nigga. That was half of the motherfuckers a couple years ago that was saying they was on Drake's side. Motherfuckers on the internet. I'm talking about the game and other motherfuckers threatening. I wish you would say something about Drake. Drake, my nigga. I bet you them niggas ain't saying that shit now. That's all I'm saying. I bet you them niggas ain't saying the same shit now. So with that being said, respect the man for wearing the crown. The man earned the motherfucker like a real man, like a real MC. MC link up. Real talk. And I respect the fuck out of Kendrick Lamar for what he did, for the message that he gave, having Samuel Jackson as Uncle Sam. Who gives a fuck if he was one of the ushers and Martin Luther King? Who gives a fuck? Nobody, you know what I
mean? So do you agree that halftime performance was the end of the whole battle?
Yeah, I think it was the nail in the coffin.
That was the nail in the coffin.
You gonna sit up here and put out an R&B record off somebody else's fucking steam that this nigga done already flagged as being a motherfucking cocaine head.
He did put him in the cage. Did you see that in the video?
You put this nigga, okay then.
Yeah, you did put him in the cage.
You already said this nigga and Party Next Door playing with his nose now. Then you do an album with the nigga? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Make it make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. And then on top of that, you ain't even got the heart to show your face on the cover, nigga. You sitting up here in the motherfucking, what is that, chinchilla? Nigga, I did my research. Fuck Drake.
Yeah, but all right, so how do you feel about how J. Cole finessed the beef and kind of got out of it? He dropped this. It was all right, but then he deleted it. and then he just went away for months.
And
now
honestly,
he came out with some hard shit.
I think honestly, J. Cole is a pussy for that. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, stand your ground, young nigga. If you're gonna sit up there and start and be big enough that if the record would have succeeded, then you would have been all in. But because the record failed on your motherfucking ass, you tucked your tail and
I wouldn't say it necessarily failed.
I wouldn't say it failed. I wouldn't say it failed either.
I just say like I just feel like
So you gonna tell me? So you gonna tell me First Man Shooter?
No, that wasn't the second. No, you didn't hear 7
No,
Minute
that
Drill?
was part of the Drake album. That was already out.
That's what started the whole shit.
Oh, okay. So if you're talking about J. Cole,
I think J. Cole bought out because he saw that it was gonna be all this A minor and other shit that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like hip hop and shit. Like it wasn't like who got the best bars. It was some other shit. He's like, I'm not gonna do that with both of these niggas too. Nah, man, I'm out of here.
Right.
But this this is my aspect of it. I feel like honestly, he realized that him and Kendrick are fighting the same battle. J. Cole and Kendrick. Like they both trying to push penmanship and actually black shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, of course they're both trying to be a notable MC in the game, but that time over with. You know what I'm saying? That time for notable MCs where they was really making a difference in the game is over with. Everybody getting in need to know that what I would recommend is get in and get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Get in, get your bread, get the fuck out of there. If that's what you want to do. Or stay the fuck indie. You can stay indie and make more bread than you could with a record label. Any day of the week. A nigga on XM Radio was just saying the other day, I was listening to it on my way home. And the nigga was saying the best thing that you can have in this industry that's better than having a record deal is a fucking promoter. Having a good promoter that can get you on those tickets with those big artists, that can make those deals and make those negotiations to have you in those rooms with those specific kind of artists. It ain't about what you know or how dope you is, it's about who you know.
All right, so how important is first week's sales and stuff like that when it comes to your albums and projects?
I mean, honestly, once again, you sharing that with the record label and whoever else is involved in making that record the hit that it became. Now, if you go indie, you know what I'm saying? You could take that money, flip that shit, and put it back in your pocket or reinvest it back in yourself and get back on that road because you're gonna make your money off of record sales, off of shows and shit, off of tours.
Yeah, and it's crazy because did y'all hear about that girl Doechii that won the Grammy?
Okay.
You know, her album did 4K or something like that when it first came out, but after she won the Grammy, it did like 35 that week.
I mean, and that's the point exactly. Once you got a buzz going, it's still like, you know, what once was will always be again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like word of mouth was once upon a time the cornerstone of any successful anything. And now it's like, you know, motherfuckers on the internet immediately. You don't know about Doechii and shit. And I heard about her in passing. But when you came through that day and sat down, was like, yo, look at this shit.
I got hit with the avalanche too.
That's what I'm saying though, but that was because somebody told. That's what I mean.
That's that social media shit.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's how the game works for real. So you know, you just gotta maintain. You know what I'm saying, and make sure that your buzz is big. That's why I say like and subscribe to the Mike Rusher Show because we the only thing popping on the Saturday night. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
So understand where it's really popping at. You feel me? And go ahead and push that button for your boy.
Hit that button.
You know, but at the end of the day, I mean, I wish success to all of these people that we're discussing, but it's ways to handle shit. And I think J. Cole went out like a bitch. I mean, he tucked his tail. I mean, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? That just means that you wasn't ready for that kind of battle, which means that as an artist, can I really respect you? Can I really look at you and look up to you? Nigga, you did
I feel like that way too a little bit.
You slid, nigga, and then on top of that, watch it all.
A little bit. When I hear him talking about how good he rap, I still like, have that in the back of my mind. You was
sitting on the toilet while everybody was going through changes, while Jeffrey was in motherfucking prison.
While Drake was getting goddamn
his life, while this nigga was getting ate alive by Kendrick Lamar.
He was
your
on the
motherfucking
beat.
Ass was on the beat somewhere talking about I'm the coldest fucking MC. Nigga, fuck you. You better hope that you still have somewhat of a career. You dig what I'm saying? Jump your ass in this battle. Yeah, of course. But the thing is, J. Cole being the person that he is, you know, not or whatever, but him being the person that he is, he already. How the fuck can he be that if he was putting out records that was asking for smoke? First person shooter wasn't asked for no smoke.
But see, here's
I mean, that was the start of it, though. I don't think he realized where that record was about to take him.
I mean, first of all, hold on.
Hold on. Go ahead. Let Jay.
No. Listen. First of all, in first person shooter, he called himself like actually including Kendrick Lamar in the top MCs in the game. So basically, it wasn't even a slight. Like think about it like this. Like, and I get what Kendrick was ultimately coming from. He was like, fuck all that. Put me like, but he didn't say. It wasn't like somebody said something malicious to him. Buddy was like, how dare you? Like, he was ultimately like, how dare you even, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this though. You know what I'm saying? Even on the first person shooter situation, you know, the nigga knew what he was doing. You know, lyricists know what they writing about.
Yeah.
And especially when they're collaborating, they have to have, you know, it has to make sense. It has to be somewhat in unison between artists, from artist to artist, plus music. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be off the motherfucking beat path on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga knew what he was talking. Like I said before, I think he felt like he had the weight of Drake behind him because he still wasn't at Drake level. But I think he believed he had the weight of Drake behind him.
And he was starting to reach his pinnacle.
And he was starting to reach his pinnacle because he was signing artists and all of these different things, growing his hair out, being an original in his mind. But at the same time, he really was feeling himself. And once that happened, you know what I'm saying? And Drake went down. That was the end of that.
Okay, here's a slightly different. Hold on. Here's a slightly different perspective, right? Slightly different perspective is, you remember when before the South really got involved, like when, you know, there were some very specific artists that were very, you know what I'm saying, very good, notable, whatever, in the rap game. And then there was the DJ Khaled shit, and all of these Southern rappers then started coming together and making music and shit like that, where it was all love, right? In my opinion, right, the angle that Drake took, even in that first person shooter song, him, you know, J. Cole, whatever, it was that the vibe was that it was inclusive. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, I'm not cutting off nobody else's shit to, you know what I'm saying, get my shit off, right? And then Kendrick was like, fuck that. So
I would have did the same.
No, hear me out. All I'm saying is dynamically, rap had been moving more to a inclusive kind of space as it relates to people. Yeah. Where people can like effectively, there's enough out here for all of us to get. Because I'm gonna tell you, what you're not gonna find in the other genres of music is you're not gonna find niggas being like, or individuals, because it won't be niggas, but individuals being like, there's only room for me.
Making country diss songs and shit, huh?
You could argue. Hold on. You could argue that this is where our problem lies as a culture. You could argue that because we're not good to say. Hold on, no. Hold on. Because we're not good saying there's enough out here for all of us to get. We gotta say, no, I gotta stand on your neck to get it.
Okay, political Jay, get the fuck out of here. I asked you to talk about finances. This nigga is talking about politics. Get your ass out of here.
That okay? So play this back.
We shall overcome. God damn it. Okay, I got you, bro.
And it's why we don't have shit.
But see, that's bullshit, because we do have it's the people that got their mind on straight. Because see, everybody ain't got their mind on straight, and it's a lot of motherfuckers out here. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here on that crab in the barrel shit. And like I said before, if we still talking about hip hop, oh yeah, no doubt. So all I'm saying.
So what Kendrick did was some crab in the barrel shit, is what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is what J. Cole did was.
No, it was. Listen. I will say that what Kendrick did was what hip hop originates. Where hip hop originates from, but it is somewhat a crab in the barrel joint in the sense of all these other genres of music can have all of these artists do whatever, and you're not going to have this level of discord. You're not going to have, or this level of dissension.
You still threw them on.
All right, bro. Have you ever heard this song? Hey Jay.
What? I don't want. Yeah, come on.
Are you going to give me the one country song that is the exception?
Nah, but the problem with hip hop and being all inclusive and all this collaboration is people starting to buy songs from each other. People starting to not even write their own shit. You see what I'm
Shit,
saying?
that's
So that's
always been the game.
no, but
I'm
that's what the
saying, how's that?
problem is in hip
I'm
hop.
saying,
That's the problem.
you don't think that this exists in all the other genres of music, bro?
Now, all the other genres do collaborate and they do write each other's stuff, and we won't say nothing about it. But when it comes to
No,
hip
because no
hop,
one gives a
you're supposed to
fuck.
be
That's
writing
what
your
I,
own shit. You're
bro.
supposed to be writing your own shit. This supposed to be coming from your pen, and you don't talk about a pen, period, if it ain't coming from your pen.
Listen.
That's a
You're
fact.
That's
not
a
gonna
fact.
you're not gonna
That's a
out Chris
fact.
Brown. Chris Brown. So let me say, I don't give a fuck who wrote the song. Chris Brown putting his. I'm
But
just
but
saying.
Bro,
but
Chris
I'm
rap's
Brown.
just
about the
saying.
bars though. But rap's
Okay,
about the
check this out.
bars.
Since you want to go there, Chris Brown can't out Chris Brown. Chris Brown. Chris Brown.
What the fuck does
Yeah,
that mean, nigga?
what it means
Okay,
is
I don't know
that
what just happened. I feel like
I'm about to explain it to you. Chris Brown is a
what just. I'm sorry, I
yeah,
said it. Go ahead.
y'all get yourself together. So y'all heard what the fuck I
No,
just
you
said. You
good,
dig
bro.
this?
You good, bro. You
Chris
good, bro.
Brown can't out Chris Brown. You dig that? I said that for you twice, you bitches.
What the
Hold on,
fuck?
let Jay get his ice.
You on
Oh, am
some
I bothering you?
no, they're not out. It ain't
Am
bothering
I
That shit
you.
loud.
bothering you by getting ice, my guy?
That shit loud as a bitch. She tinkle,
Tinkle.
clink,
Oh damn, I'm about to
crankle.
wait, this your water?
Give me my goddamn water. Shit. Okay,
Yeah.
so y'all niggas like, so check this out. This is what we're gonna talk about. I want to finish up with what I was talking about regarding that because I think honestly, every artist has the opportunity to be an original in this business. Kendrick Lamar has chosen to be such.
Yeah.
He's chosen to be such. So
Wonderful.
that so with that being said, it's allowing his platform has allowed him the space to be able to be not only artistic but also kill niggas lyrically. That shit is
Right.
magnificent, and
It's 100%.
hasn't been done since the greater MCs were on the earth, like the Biggies and the Pops and the
And it's not
motherfucking
gonna happen again
Nas's.
for another 3 years.
Nigga,
Cause you know this nigga don't like dropping albums. Nigga like, fuck is you?
I personally, he doesn't have to at this
Fuck.
point, bro. I mean, he honestly is in a position where he can take a hiatus and it be acceptable and
He
understandable.
been on hiatus.
No,
No,
well, if
that
that's
was a crazy year. That was not no hiatus. That might have been the crazy. He done won how
bro,
many Grammys?
He won like 5 Grammys.
5 Grammys,
The
right?
nigga won 5 fucking
On a on a
seven Grammys.
7. I think it was 7. I think it was 7 actually.
So
I think
get
it
the
was 7.
fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No,
And then,
bro.
then for him to do it, on if and then for him to is that minutes? That's minutes, right? Okay, not seconds. Like I heard you.
What happened? What happened?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. So that being said, fuck it. Yes, sir, Mr. T, sir.
We ready to change the subject?
Hell no, I got to make this point. Like I said, it didn't be damn. Feel like okay, all right, nigga. Is that you doing that on purpose? You just fucking. Oh, okay. All right. All right.
He's practicing his wrap it up button.
I would like to thank our sponsors. I would like to thank our sponsors, my 3 dogs, Bear, West, and Joseph. I would like to also thank my sponsors, being my parents who have always had my back, Tony and Ricky Neal. I would also like to thank my sponsor, my son, who has always held me down and inspired me every day to go harder and harder and be more of the man that I am becoming, not only for him, but also for myself. And I would also like to thank my sponsors, some of my best friends in the world that are sitting around me right now and on camera, who continue to motivate me, inspire me. They are my muses. They are my fun. They are my happy time. They are my breath of fresh air, and I'm grateful for all of them, and I love them all. So yeah, I would like to thank them. Also, thank you to Q Shay for all of the Q Shay that you give me, Shay. Q Shay. Y'all go out there and get y'all Q Shay. As a matter of fact, I took some of it to the land. What y'all think about that, brothers? Huh?
It
Q
works.
Shay?
I fuck with it. I'm pretty sure it's behind me.
Yeah. Let them see it. Let them see it, brother Jay. So I want y'all to understand. You know this thing that we do. We do it for each other. It's each one teach one, each one give one. So it takes a community. You bitches. So get your community happening. You dig? Look at that. Q Shay. You fucking right. You fucking right. Yes, Lord. So get you some today. QShay.com. I'm almost certain of it.
You like that turn? You like that turn, face it?
You understand me? You understand me? That was real nice. You turned it real like, saying S curl face ass. You know what I mean? And I also want to salute to all my soldiers out there. What I mean by my soldiers is the niggas that's out there going day to day, regardless of the circumstances, still fighting the good fight. There's a lot of y'all out there that's some pussy ass niggas that as soon as the hard times come, y'all go and ball up somewhere and die. And y'all need to stay there. But the niggas that get up every day and overcome all of that adversity and jump through those fiery hoops and still keep it pushing, I salute you, my G's. Y'all the real ones out there, the ones taking care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? I salute you, my nigga. Keeping God first, keeping family second. I respect that shit. Hold it down out this bitch. You did. That's how I feel about that. So, and then like I said, J. Cole, nice try, nice record. It will last a little time. I did kind of like the beat. The verses was okay. You did come into them a little differently, but the flow pattern's been done before. As a matter of fact, I did it back in '94. Good looking, good luck. Kendrick Lamar ain't trying to hear none of that bullshit. Drake, he can't even afford to hear any of that bullshit. I wish you the best. I wish you the best. I do. I wish you the best, bro. I mean, who am I? I'm just Mike Russian, got my own little podcast going, but I tell you, I bet you'll hear me, nigga. True MC link up. I mean that shit. I mean that shit like it's a fucking cult, goddammit. I'm about that. I'm about that fraternity of true MCs. I'm talking about from the streets to the studio, nigga. Not from the studio to the studio. Get your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? Till next week, you bitches. I love you all. Mike Russian out this bitch.